welcome back to Marketing Mondays with Itania & Company Marketing Consultants. Do you follow us on Instagram? If you do, you may have seen my confession for my love for the supermarket. It is one of my favorite places to go and just to draw inspiration from other companies, to see what's happening in the market, and to try to just keep afloat with different companies and different brands and what they're doing. One of my hobbies, I would say, when I'm in the supermarket is to check the promotions that are on sale. Partly because, maybe I'll get a good deal, but mostly because I just want to understand the strategy. I like playing a game of trying to figure out why different companies have opted for different types of promotions. Because you see, not all promotions have the same outcome. While promotions are usually used to boost sales, they all do it in different ways, and some of them actually have a different primary objective to boosting sales. So what I thought I'd do today, for those of you who may not be familiar with the different objectives, I'd take each of the most popular promotions that you'd see in the supermarket, and not only in the supermarket, but these promotions are usually found in different sectors too, and talk about the different objectives and how they can be used in your business day to day. That way, when you plan your promotion schedule, you can look at your actual business objectives and which promos to best match to those business objectives. So let's get started. So let's begin with the most popular promotion ever, one that you'll see in every industry, in every sector, in any type of store. And that's the single piece discount, also known as the single piece price off. It's pretty much what the name says, a single piece with the price off. So anytime you're in a store and you'll see, a shampoo with a sticker on it, 20% off, that's a single piece discount. Now, the intentions behind this one are pretty simple. Usually it's done to boost sales, but in a different kind of way, because a single piece price off is a very dangerous promotion to continually lean on. If you do it too often, people don't want to spend full price on your products. So you have to use it very carefully. So usually the objective behind a single piece price off is one of a few. If a company has launched a new product that they didn't or that isn't moving as much as they expected to, or as much as they'd hoped it to, because consumers are afraid to try it, or they don't want to move away from their current product, or they don't want to pay full price for something they're not sure about, what they'll do is they'll give them 15-20% off, so just give them a little bit of a nudge. Hey, try this new product, we think you'll like it, and just to give you an extra bit of convincing, here's 20% off. It's also to potentially bring forward sales from existing loyal client base. So if you have, by the end of the year, to reach an annual target, and people may have already stocked up on shampoo, you may have had a previous promotion that's loaded people up, and you just want to bring their January purchase forward to December so you can hit your target, companies often use a single piece price off to get them to do that. The third one is to also regain lapsed consumers. So sometimes people move away from your brand and they say, maybe they found a brand with a cheaper price, maybe they tried different things, and so a single piece price off is a good way to remind them and say, hey, here we are, and if you want to come back to us, we're giving you a little bit of a discount. So it's kind of just, it's a motivator. That's a good way to put it. Single piece price off is a motivator for different types of people, different objectives. Next up, we have the dual pack, or triple pack, or quadruple pack, or any sort of pack that has multiple number of pieces of the same product together. This promotion has pretty much one objective, and that's bulk volume. Drive revenue through volume. So it's not targeted at people who have never tried your product. It's not targeted at trying to recruit new consumers. It's really about getting your loyal base to buy more. This is often done during seasons where people consume more, like, for example, food brands during Ramadan. It's also done a lot when the products are near expiry. So if you're looking at buying things like this, just make sure you're always checking the use by date. There are a couple things to watch out for when using a dual, triple, quadruple, whatever pack, but you can see those on our blog at itaniaandcompany.com/blog if you want to see the pros and cons and things to avoid. Similar to a dual pack is a combo pack. Now, while a dual pack or a triple pack are identical products that are put together, a combo pack can be 2 or 3 different types of products that are put together. But the important thing here is that they're relevant and they're complementary products. So for example, if you're selling makeup, you do makeup plus makeup remover. That makes sense. If you're doing makeup and then you put, a can of beans, doesn't make sense. So this kind of promotion can be used across all different types of sectors. Cross-promoting, cross-selling is really, really important to highlight services or products that are lesser known or less popular. So for example, if you run a salon and you are doing mani-pedis, which are super popular, you could add a combination pack in which someone could get a paraffin treatment for 50% off if they just add it to a mani-pedi. Now, paraffin treatment isn't that popular. Some people do it. They're really nice and they're really effective. And once you've tried it once, you kind of want to try it again. So the objective here is to educate about a product or service that maybe not be used as regularly or bought as regularly, in the hope that in the future people will like that product and buy it at full price, not in a combo pack. Next on the list is a shopper favorite, the freebie. This is usually a sample-sized product or a shortened service time that's tacked onto a fast-moving product or service. So take your most popular product or service and add onto it a sampler, a teaser, a taster of something that's not as popular. It's a great way to highlight a new product. It's a great way to get people to try something they may have not wanted to pay to try, and hopefully, again, pay to do that in the future. And finally, one that is not as popular as the others but has a very specific objective, which is the gift with purchase. When I used to work for Nivea, I was working on the Nivea face care range, which is a range that we wanted to protect from a brand image perspective. So while we wanted to promote at the supermarket level because consumers expect that, we didn't want to do massive discounts because this impacts the brand image, as you may have seen in one of our previous posts, which I'll link to in the blog post for this video. Now, if you want to reward your existing consumers, or you want to kind of encourage purchase, but you don't want a discount, a nice thing to do is to include a relevant gift. Now, the gift doesn't have to be a product that you sell, like we talked about in the freebies. It can be something like a free pocket mirror, or a free cup, or cooking, a pan for cooking. So, for example, I bought a lasagna pasta recently, and it came with a beautiful, nice ceramic baking dish, which I really appreciated. So this kind of thing is often used, like I said, to reward consumers, people who use you loyalty, to say, hey, here's a gift, stay loyal to us, please. Or also to get people to say, well, you know what, I really like that toiletries bag that's attached to that shaving foam. And I could really use a toiletry bag, and I don't mind this brand's shaving foam, let me buy that. So it can be used to push people over the edge, to reward loyal consumers, and it's a great way to promote without damaging your brand image. So those are 5 of the most popular types of promotions. If there are any other promotions that you'd like to hear about, you can leave a comment on any of the channels that you're watching this on. Otherwise, head to our blog if you want to read about the pros and cons of each type of promotion and things to avoid if you're planning on running any of them. So next time when you're planning a promotional strategy, think about the objective that you have and try to match a promo that makes sense for that. See you next week.